It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the Colorado Rockies. Who'll get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Kyle Freeland will be on the mound for the Rocks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Skied into straightaway right. After it is Blackman. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first down. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, the key to hitting the Coors Field is the fact that there's so much outfield ground for those guys to have to cover. There's a lot of base hits. Don't fall in love with the fact that you're going to drive the ball out of the park. That's going to happen naturally with just a good approach and a good pass at the baseball. But there's a lot of ground to cover in that outfield, which screams there are a lot of hits to be had.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Lifetime versus this arm. It's been pretty good. 5 for 12. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Freeland has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Ready with the 0-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 1-2. Hit softly down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Fouled away.
You get 2 more pitches, fuckhead. And I mean 2 more pitches, and then I'm done with you.
The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. On the run is Dahl. And they can't run it down. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. Mike Soroka, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan, any thoughts?
Soroka has a chance to be a really good pitcher. You're talking about raw stuff. A big dude, too, with great leverage. Throws the ball on a downhill plane, upper to mid-90s fastball. Good, hard-breaking ball. I see him as a really premier starting pitcher down the road. Another in the list of long guys that we see in the game right now. Power arms, all he's lacking is experience.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Blackman. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Coming to the plate now, Trevor Story, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Soroka, a Canadian native who was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya.
Damn, Trev, put it into the barbecue shack.
Trevor Story with a 2-run shot as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, we'd be doing you a disservice if we didn't employ Show Track to show you that home run again. No doubt one of the most impressive long balls we've seen. That ball was screaming off the bat, and the projected distance comes in at over 480 feet. Wow, that's tough to top.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dole. In the air down the
Got
line
it.
left.
Chasing after it is Inciarte.
He gets there and makes the play for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
So striding forward now, Nolan Arenado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Acuna calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard on the ground towards short. Swanson scoops it up. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Josh Donaldson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes on 0-2. Popped him up. McMahon calls for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder David Dahl, another guy who profiles not only in center field but can cover both corners. Speed is his game, and he's only going to continue to get better.
So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty. One man out. On a big swing there from Markakis. He didn't get it to make it strike two. A swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's Ender Inciarte. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 0-1 delivery. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish, and a fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Ryan McMahon. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Raimel Tapia.
Now at the plate, Raimel Tapia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. to him on the way. This ball will be chopped foul. McMahon aboard here at first with nobody out. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this will be fouled away. A bullet to first base. And they got there so quickly, the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And let's take a look at Nick Markakis. This guy just does everything right. A coach's dream. Can go back on the ball, come get it, throw guys out at the plate, cover gap to gap as well.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Leonard's in there for a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Standing in now, Kyle Freeland. Popped straight up. But this will land untouched. First and second now, one man out. Here's the 0-2. A line shot to third base.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a three-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Markakis. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So 1 gone for the Braves here in the third, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First offering on its way.
No balls and a strike to count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Stepping up to the plate, Mike Soroka. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They're still down.
Bye-bye, knucklehead.
With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Stepping in now, David Dahl, as it's grounded sharply to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. The second for 1. Back to first, and they won't get them both, but they wouldn't have had any had it not been for an excellent play at first base.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got 1 out.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Line towards center field. Acuna is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Murphy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Ryan McMahon.
Here's Ryan McMahon now.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Calling for it, Inciarte. And that's the third out. 2 left for Colorado. They're up 2-0. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
And another foul ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 0-1 the count. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. This is on the ground over to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Swing and he pops him up, but this will land untouched. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Josh Donaldson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Raimel Tapia comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Raimel Tapia.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
0-2, here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that heater 0-2. But, Dan, I question the pitch selection.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher, you don't want to give a good hitter the same pitch back to back to back, 3 pitches in a row. His thinking might have been right there. He had gone off speed 2 pitches in a row. Maybe he had him set up for the fastball. He guessed wrong.
In now, Tony Walters has a good changeup. Will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Inciarte's there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And these two guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Cue shot here out towards short. Over to Albies. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
1-2, here it comes. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball,
Now
stay
batting,
square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Tyler Flowers. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back
Now
safely at first.
Dansby.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Inciarte is off at first with 2 away. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Swanson is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Atlanta. Our score. back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. The windup and the 0-1. And right into the shift. Scooped up on the backhand. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And it's fouled away. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like...
And into left field for a one-out hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. Inciarte on the run, but this will land untouched. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Two runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Runners on the move for second. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Inciarte's there, and that's the second out of the inning. So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. From the stretch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though. And that's
oh, come on. God damn it. Play the fucking game.
The 1-0. And there he goes towards second. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. Story rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they extend the lead a bit. It's now a 3-1 game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Daniel Murphy, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuna will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The next to bat for Atlanta, Mike Soroka will start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Soft liner to the right side, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So
of course he does.
Man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
No balls and a strike to count.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So a runner at first now with one away. And that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Into the corner and slicing foul. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Soroka, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Ripped down the first base line. To second for one. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning. Settling in now, Ryan McMahon. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The second baseman, Ryan.
First offering on its way.
McMahon.
Lifted in the air out to center field. After it is Acuna. He's there and
Of course he's there.
Ready for another chance. Raimel Tapia. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Yeah, everything's just a shitty, weak fly ball right to the goddamn fielder. The computer's already decided to fuck this game.
Riding in once again, Tony Walters. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed
This
for the
one
right
pitch
field
dickhead
corner.
out here only
And
throws a
that's gonna
fucking
wind up
changeup.
being just a bit
That's
foul,
it.
So a missed opportunity there. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2.
Well, let's get another changeup, you fucking faggot, because that's all you know how to throw.
And the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to it. Freddie Freeman will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a high chopper. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. McMahon takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder.
Ready once again, Nick Markakis. No hits to this point. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and it remains.
Let's see how many more shitty fly balls I can get. This is just falling into this bullshit subroutine of no one gives a fuck who you are. You're a faggot with a shitty mustache.
So here now's the pitcher, Kyle Freeland. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see.
Well,
if
let's
he
get
can do
another
something
shot
with
straight to
that
a
here as
goddamn
well.
defender.
He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as
Like
he
that.
has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him.
We knew that was going to happen.
And he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
So the Rockies lineup turns over and to the
Well,
plate.
which outfielder's going to catch this one without having to run a step?
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Acuna ranging back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he'll pull into second with one away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
First pitch on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now. Now at the plate, David Dahl is head-to-head with Darren O'Day. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Now a drive out to left center field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Now in the box, Daniel Murphy. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit high in the air. There it goes.
Fuck you and your intentional walk, you sack of shit.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Into the box, Ryan McMahon. A shot to first base, and
Of course it is.
Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. A ball and a strike. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here he comes again, 1-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. So stepping in, Dansby Swanson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Fouled away. Now another 2-2. Hit out towards second. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Digging in once again, Raimel Tapia. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Standing in, Tony Walters. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Yeah, tell it to Babe Ruth, shitbag. You know, the guy who had the most strikeouts in the major leagues and the most home runs.
Drilled to first. Freeman is up with it. There's one. Now over to Freddie, and it's a double play.
Of course it is. Everything gets hit right to the fielder. There's never anything different.
Digging in now, Kyle Freeland. And an opportunity.
Everything gets hit right to a fucking defender.
This afternoon.
Everything.
I have to say, he's really earned it. Popped up.
Yeah, another cheap ass fly ball.
Play, and that retires the side.
Yeah, of course it does.
Francisco Cervelli is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. Two and one. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The center fielder, number 13.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Hey, in this day and age where everybody's watching the pitch count, that was pitch number 100 in the 9th inning, but he still looks awfully impressive on the mound.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Blackman, and he tracks it down, and this ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts, but listen, he was good from the 1st inning through the 9th. well-deserved complete game victory.
7-1 the final today. Colorado jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kyle Freeland is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon for the victorious Rockies: 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base.